Today's video was sponsored by Pop Culture Zone Pressing Services. If you need your comic books pressed, I personally vouch for Pop Culture Zone as being one of the best professional companies in the game, offering hands down the lowest prices out there. Services start at only $9.99, and every order placed will receive free fast track turnaround times. Even though I press comics for my personal collection, whenever I need a professional press for my key comics, I send them off to Pop Culture Zone, and every single book that I've received back, every single one, has had results that have exceeded my expectations, and I am sure that they will exceed your expectations as well. Make sure you go check the link in the description below to head over to their website, popculturezone.com, for complete details on services and how to begin your order.
People have a dopamine fix when they go into a live stream on YouTube, on Instagram, on whatnot. There's a dopamine fix when a seller or a YouTuber shouts out your name. There's a dopamine fix when a moderator or somebody in the chat sees you in the chat. They're like, yo, Monkey God, like, yo, what's up, man? Yeah, Journo's live, Monkey God's here. There is a dopamine fix of feeling a part of something. And social media operates in a way, and this is facts. You guys can go down the rabbit hole and go find the research of how Facebook and Instagram and these sites actually brought in psychologists and scientists, neurologists to feed off of the chemical, biological makeup of the human brain to get us to become addicted to consuming this type of content on these platforms. Reef, and in some ways, and this goes back to where we're at. It is so freaking sad that drama sells. But it's not necessarily the drama selling, it's the dopamine selling. That's why, again, when the Bryce Comics controversy happened with used art, I didn't even talk about it until like it was all done. That's why I didn't hop on this right away. We had a YouTuber that came on and made a video a couple days ago about this epic stuff. And they used Nerdy Girl as a thumbnail and used Nerdy Girl as a way to like trash her as being a part of this, and that like her and Epic are like in cahoots and beefing, and it just goes to show you, people that's why. That's another thing. I just want to stay away from this. And I'm not, that's why I didn't want to sit and talk about, oh, let's go over all the facts. What happened? I didn't even want that to be about this. This is more of like, I'm looking at how everyone's reacting. And I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the bigger picture. And this individual has thousands of views on this video already. And people are in the comments like, yeah, like, that's right, speak your truth. There's nothing true about anything that individual said in that video. This individual had no idea what the hell he was talking about. No idea what he was talking about at all. But, that's par for the course. This, and it's absolutely boggling my mind. And this is why I stepped back from YouTube. Even last night when I was on Beyond Wednesday's stream, I was not on it. I was watching and I was in the comments, and I made a comment saying, I know a lot of people in the community, just go straight to the rage bait. They go straight to the pitchfork mentality with the conspiracies, and anybody that has a little bit of success, anybody that sells on whatnot, guilty by association. Anybody that has an exclusive variant or has mystery boxes, they're guilty. They're guilty. They're guilty. Pitchfork, I'm for the real community. It's like, I'm so tired of that. But this is a situation where stealing is stealing and you got caught. Period. And even with me saying that, I have people coming at me like, yo, Journo's a clown and all this stuff. And it just goes to show you. It goes to show you that they don't care. A lot of people, and if you guys are in the chat right now and you may think that this might be you, maybe just kind of take a deep breath and a step back and say, well, how can I be a better productive member of this community and hold people accountable instead of just being a kind of like rage baiting and, like, just so into the pitchfork mentality, even if you have good intentions. Everything that we do has to start with evidence. Everything that we do has to start with evidence. And it has to start with being able to speak on issues in a way that doesn't look like we're in high school. And that's my final point of where the community is at and what this shows. Even though, look, we could go to the C2E2 of last year. We could go to the Peach Momoko NYCC last year. We could go to the Bryce theme. We could go to all the attacks on Nerdy Girl. We could go to all the hate for whatnot. Some of it's valid, maybe some of it's not. I don't know. With this is a very valid situation. I think this is a very valid situation, but at the end, it just shows me that this community, and again, guys, if you take this personal, I'm sorry. Like, let's do better. If you think that maybe you're involved, don't take it personal and get mad. Say like, okay, what can I do to continue to be better? I have to ask myself that all the time. But this community is the most immature high school that's ever existed. That's what it is. The comic book community is Gossip Girl. The comic book community is Gossip Girl. And we all play, I wouldn't say we all, a lot of us play our part. Even if we're good, we may be good people, we may have good intentions, but it doesn't negate the fact that we don't care if somebody is guilty or innocent. All we care about is drama. It's like the movie Up. Squirrel. We got to figure out a way. And I said this before. We got to hold ourselves accountable in the way that we react to things. So, with all that being said, I want to sum this up. I think this is a very, very horrible situation. It was absolutely a theft by an employee of Epic Nation. Epic didn't handle it correctly, and because of the way that he handled it, I think he needs to be held accountable. If I was Whatnot, I would ban him on Whatnot. I wouldn't do any business with him just because of building trust. So it's a shame. It's a shame if he really didn't have anything to do, didn't know about it, whatever. It's a shame, but you make your bed. It speaks to a bigger picture to where there are some concerns, probably for a lot of people, to where this community is at. There are a lot of people in this community that might not, that are just salesmen. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You just got to ask yourself if you want to support it or not, and stop just focus on the dopamine fix because it's a Whatnot sale and you're getting a high because you're, getting some type of notice in a live stream on social media. And at the end of the day, no matter if there is unethical behavior or you're just picking up a pitchfork because you're jumping to conclusions because somebody has success, we have to do better. We have to stop being Gossip Girl, a high school drama. It's that simple to me. Oh, I mean, it's not simple. It's a lot. It's a lot. And that is like balanced of a perspective I could put on it. I'm holding these individuals, the sellers, accountable. I'm holding the buyers accountable, the consumer accountable by saying we speak with our money. And I'm holding us as a community accountable to say, let's be better human beings to each other and within this community. But honestly, at this point, I think it's going to continue to go on deaf ears because then I get called out. I get called out for like being a bully. It's deflection. I get called out for like, oh, look at I'm standing up for influencers, or I'm starting drama. It's just ridiculous. But I will say this. I will say this. Run me through. Run me through. Right here. Run me through. Said, I'm in the 209. I'm going to read exactly what this guy said on the chat last night. I'm in the 209. I'll drive to the 916 and meet Journo anytime. Take that substitute teacher out the game. I'm going to tell everyone one more time. By the way, for those that don't know, the 209 is the Stockton area. The 916 is SAC. That's not even an hour, 30 minutes away. My door is always open. Run me through. My door is always open. I told you to hit me with the DM. I even saw you in the comments this morning. I said, hit me with the DM. I'll give you my number. You want to meet in a public place? I'll buy you a Starbucks. But I'm a bully. Yeah. Anyways, had to end on that note, guys. Y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know where I'm from. But I'm about building bridges. Because anybody that has a disagreement with me, whatever, we're grown men, and this is comic books. I said it a million times. Honestly, if you live in my area, like, I will buy you a coffee, man. I'll buy you a coffee. Let's sit. We'll talk. It's all good. Like, seriously. Let's continue to have productive conversations. People act like that because that's all they have in their life. And it goes back to the dopamine rush. Let's let our dopamine rushes be coming together as a community. And remember, when we disagree with each other, it's all good. It's all good.